Welcome back, my chosen ones. I hope that you are feeling so blessed and so loved. Today we're going to tap in. We're going to find out what messages we have for you. We do have Newton here. He is our spiritual assistant. He is going to bring in a lot of positive, calming energy to this reading. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so please only take what resonates. I do want to tap into the energy of this week. Coming up, we do have the supermoon on November the 5th. And this type of moon is very, very powerful. It's very strong. It's going to pull on our emotions. It's going to help us release some of the things that we just buried down, some of these pains, these emotions that we just tried to keep within us. And it's going to bring it out. So you already may be feeling emotional already, but just know that whatever comes up this week, it's meant to. It's meant to come up so we can release it, we can let go of it, and we can truly heal it. Okay, guys, we are going to start out with an angel message, an angel number, and then we're going to move on to tarot. Look at, we have grounding. This is so important, especially this week, to ground ourselves. Angel number 432. You are reminded of the importance of staying grounded and centered amidst life's up and downs. Connect with your inner strength and stability, finding peace and balance within yourself. So the divine is definitely acknowledging that we do need to ground ourselves. We do need to ground ourselves just so we can find our peace and have clarity. Okay, let's tap into some tarot. Newton's snoring with his eyes open. Okay, so we have 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, Knight of Wands, and the Hermit. Okay, I want to get some clarification on this deck. That was fast. Look at, we have 10 of Swords, Knight of Cups, and then 4 of Swords. Okay, so we have 10 of Wands and 10 of Swords, and the 10 of Swords is the confirmation to this 10 of Wands and 5 of Cups. I'm going to read the energy, you guys, so just give me a moment. Okay, only take this if it resonates, because I feel like this is going to go very, very deep again. With the 5 of Coins, you may be feeling very lost right now, very disconnected, just kind of feeling left out of the world. And I feel like this has been an ongoing feeling for you, where it was like you always felt excluded from things. This could even be excluded from family as well too, but situations in life. I feel like you've tried very hard to find peace, to find happiness, and that everything just kind of felt like it's crumbled, and you're tired now. You're tired. Oh my gosh, and I never noticed this blood right here. So I feel like that's an energy of just being very wounded, emotionally, spiritually. May even be mentally as well too. Just exhausted is the energy that I'm picking up. Okay, they're bringing me to an energy of time, where it's time for change. Like, time is so important right here, where it's like you've given a lot of your time, or maybe this has been your entire life. So it's like, look, this entire time I felt this way, and I need this change. I need this change. And right above you is this abundance. Right above you is your blessings. So I feel like there was a whole layer of your life where it's very chaotic, very traumatic, and it just went on and on. Almost like this never-ending story of it. And you're tired of being wounded. You're tired of carrying the weight of the world, the responsibility. Okay, with the 10 of Wands, I'm picking up 2 different things, where there was a lot of growth that has happened because of all of what you've carried, all of the burdens that you carried. But I feel like you carried very deep, deep burdens. And I feel like this goes back to even family, where you carried the weight of this ancestral heaviness, this heavy burden. Like you literally carried the brunt of it all. And I feel like in life, you just got used to carrying other people's weight, their baggage, their emotional distress. And you've done it all. Because I'm seeing these fruits that are growing on this tree now. And the tree is standing strong. So I feel like this is your growth. I feel like all that weight, it made you very strong. Was it painful? Extremely. Was it fair? Absolutely not. But this is the positive side of it all. It's made you strong. And it's made so much progress in your spiritual awareness. But internally you felt like this was crushing you. This weight was literally crushing you emotionally and spiritually. But underneath it all, there was this growth. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. Because yes, the weight was heavy and it was emotionally very difficult and it felt like it was crushing you. But internally, spiritually, energetically, it was strengthening you. This is why you went into isolation. You no longer wanted to carry the weight of the world. Relationships just didn't work out. It was kind of like the same person, different face, different name, but the same frequency that kept pulling you in or being attracted to your light. But I feel like you're starting to come out of this hermit mode and that you were divinely protected. You healed a lot in this isolation period. You developed a very close connection with God because I feel like that may have been the only communication that you really had outside of maybe some family member or maybe a few friends, but I'm not seeing a lot. I feel like your circle was very small. For some, there's none. It's only you. And that's okay. Because this is exactly what you needed. Whoever is in your life was meant to be in your life. Who was ever not in your life, they were only meant to be in your life for a certain chapter, for a small time period. And then that you were meant to be in this isolation. But you need to know how divinely guided you are. I feel like you saw a lot of phenomenon in life. You saw a lot spiritually that most people would never even, I feel like, believe that the things that you've experienced. Yeah, this is definitely a very isolating energy. But this is where you felt safe. This is where you felt protected because this weight was literally, just felt like it was crushing you. It was definitely crushing you. And look at, we have the Knight of Wands. And I feel like there were people in your life that just carried so much rage and so much anger. Like out of nowhere, you would get attacked. Out of nowhere, these things would just appear in your life where it's like, wait a minute, I didn't even do anything. Like, there were people trying to cause like so much chaos and challenges. I feel like there is somebody that was very aggressive towards you, but you need to know that they're not physically well. I could see that very, very clear. That there's something going on with them. And they disliked their life so much and they took it out on you. You represented every single thing that they were not. And they came at you with this vengeance, with this anger. They did not succeed though. They did not succeed. Okay, so when we have the Ten of Swords, yeah, you're tired. You're so tired. But the Ten of Swords represents the ending of something. And I feel like this is the ending of this chapter. This is the ending of the hardship. This is the defeat of the enemy. Okay, this is the defeat of the aggression, the pain, the carrying the weight of the world. And now with the Four of Swords, it's time for you to truly rest. It's time for you to reclaim your power, reclaim your life, your stability. You look at, and then you're wearing this armor here even when you're resting because there hasn't been any type of peace in your life. So you still feel like you need to protect yourself. But with the Ten of Swords, it's over. So you can take off that armor now. When you go out, yes, put on your shield, your armor of protection from other energies, just because you're energetically very sensitive. And I feel like you absorb a lot of people's energy around you. but know that you are safe, that whatever battle you may have been in, and I feel like this was more than just one battle. This was more than just one very disturbed person in your life. But I'm telling you, you can take that armor off and you can rest well. You are so divinely protected. I need for you to know this. You are protected and you're being guided right now. You're moving, you're shifting forward. What messages do we have for the chosen ones, please? Okay. We have the Fight of Wands. The Five of Wands. The Fight of Wands. With the Five of Wands, it's a fight. It's a challenge. And maybe that was the message, is that you were always in this fight. A fight for some of you, even your lives. But your life has been extremely challenging. You were always in this battle, in this conflict. And it's weird because when I pick up your energy, there's this light, there's this purity. But you always got attacked. There was always some type of challenge. There was always something standing in the way. Then we have the Four of Wands. And I feel like you're going from the Five of Wands to the Four of Wands, which is this peace, this harmony. There's love, there's celebration. So I feel like this is just the reminder that the challenge is over and that you truly have love, happiness, this brand new life, this joy, this abundance coming in. Look at, we have the Knight of Swords and we have the Knight of Wands, but there's still a part of you that's still holding that sword. Feeling that there's something more to still fight. And I feel like this is your nervous system. This is your nervous system always keeping you on alert, always mentally trying to prepare you for what's coming next, what's coming at you. And I want to get some confirmation on this. What message do we have in regards to the Knight of Swords when it comes to the chosen ones, please? Look at, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and let me grab that. Okay, with the Six of Cups, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. And I feel like this is coming up as a confirmation with the Knight of Swords because this is something from your past where you never really had peace. Your peace was always robbed, because with the Queen of Pentacles, that represents a peaceful abundance, a peaceful life, security, stability. And so you're trying to protect your peace here. You're trying to protect. But this is all from the past, so you need to know that that part has truly ended. Okay, let's see what other messages we have here. Look at, we have the Chariot. The High Priestess. Okay, let me grab that. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have the High Priestess, the Judgment, the King of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Chariot, and the Knight of Pentacles. And I feel like these are your closeout cards as well. With the High Priestess, you've always carried a divine light. You've always had this spiritual knowledge, this wisdom, but I feel like you're tapping in to energies and remembrance of who and what you are. You didn't know your value back then of who and what you are as a soul here on this planet. And with the Judgment, I feel like the divine is calling forth this change. Everything in your world right now just feels like it's changing. It's happening so fast. And with the King of Swords, it's like you're rising out of the ashes. You're rising from that fire. You're rising from the betrayal, from all of the anxiety and the stress that has been in your life. There is so much grief and so much pain. It's like just to even catch your breath was difficult. To trust anything was very, very difficult. But you need to know that the divine is moving you from that chaos. The divine is moving you from that fire, help lifting you into these higher realms, onto safe grounds. So feel divinely protected, feel divinely blessed. And with the Knight of Pentacles, you need to know that your blessings are coming towards you. This abundance is coming towards you, this peace. You truly are on safe grounds. I feel like there's one more message before we end this reading here. Yes, you are the star. You come out as a sun and the star always. I feel like you have these conversations with God that are so deep, trying to understand your life, trying to figure out what direction do you go into, but just trust what's coming towards you right now. Look at, we have the Five of Swords. So again, you're tired of feeling lost. You're tired of being controlled in this world where you felt like you didn't have control, that things were just happening. You want your strength back. You want your power. You want your life. You want your health. You want your abundance. You want your peace. And this is why the divine is giving you this wish fulfillment with the Nine of Pentacles. This abundance is everywhere. Look at these pentacles everywhere where you look. There's so much coming towards you right now. You need to know how safe you truly are, how protected you truly are, and how your abundance is protected as well. God has you. The divine knows who and what you are, everything that you've gone through, and what you deserve, and what is in your soul's contract. And this is in your soul's contract. The divine is going to bring you peace, justice, and harmony back in your life. This is the Justice card. This is the divine drawing the line in the sand. There's so much balance being restored in your life. There's so much prosperity coming. You don't have to worry. This is the end of the battles, whatever it is that you're going through. Please know that you are not lost. Please know that you're not broken. You've been wounded in battle, and you're healing, you're recovering, and the divine has your back. There's justice being restored in your life right now. Okay, guys, here is your reading. Sending you so much love and so much light, and we will see you in tomorrow's video.